Okay, good morning TIs. I'm going to start doing these videos every day and talk about different subjects of being a TI. I'm on my way to work right now on the freeway here. Well, it's not a freeway, but it's a side street. So I want to talk about today how some people say that some TIs claim that this is a evil versus light, good. Sometimes warfare. Sometimes I do believe this as it's evil people doing this, and I rebuke them in the name of the Lord, the Father. I rebuke these evil people who sneak around at night in my apartment when I go to sleep, and I'm waking up with bruises and scratches. I'm rebuking them in the name of the Lord. I'm rebuking the evilness. Do you know that Jesus was a TI? He sure was. They crucified him, these people. So maybe it is true. Maybe it is, because I was put on, there is a watch list, by the way, just in case you don't know, there is. And you get put on it, and some people think it's the government doing this. I'm not so sure about that. I think they know about it, but I don't think they're the ones doing it. I think it is this private security company, because every time I make a statement they don't like, the security company gets on and says that I'm lying and tries to discredit me. It's always a security company that gets on. I trace them back, and it's a security company that always is trying to discredit me. They have all their employees say, oh, well, why don't you get a camera for your house? You don't make no sense. Well, how is that going to help me when it's just me against a whole security company? I'm gone 8 hours a day to 10 hours a day at work. They come in my house in pairs of 2 to 3 people and do a sweep of my house and look for they go through literally every single thing, leaving no little thing unturned. They steal things from me, and then when they're not doing that to try to annoy me, they pick at my clothes, pick the seams out of all my clothes, the sewing out, and if I sew it back up, oh yeah, by the way, they cut holes and pour bleach on my clothes. So yeah, all because I stood up against some sexual harassment against a medical corporation and their family. And I've been going through this. I'm a long-time TI. So I've been going through this 15 plus years. I had a house for 15 years. They ran me out of it with the help of the neighbors. They had a neighbor move next door to me that they knew. They purposely had him move next door to me, and they both run me out. And they not only stole little stuff, they stole big pieces of furniture from me while I was at work, poisoned one of my dogs, and then when I moved to an apartment, they actually took one of my cats. I had 2 cats. I had my daughter's longtime cat named Cuddles. She was 20 years old. They took her out of the apartment because they didn't like her. They don't like cats. They took her because she was annoying. She would come, I wouldn't say annoying, but yeah, she was kind of. She was like one of those lap cats that always rubbing against you and meowing to be petted, and they didn't like that at all. So they took her. The other cat I have left is a Siamese cat, and she's more docile. She stays on the bed when they come in. But she is terrified. She's always looking at the door. So I'm having a feeling that they're harassing the hell out of her because something's going on with her. And she also I was sick with some kind of stomach ailment. They don't let me keep any food in the refrigerator. I'm a heavily targeted TI. They don't let me keep any food in the refrigerator. They pour shit in my food all the time. I'm going to start documenting that because, the only way I've heard people say, well, don't say all this. I don't care. Nothing's going to change unless I speak up. And I'm going to continue to speak up. And as long as they're continuing to do this to me, I'm going to continue to speak up. And, nothing's going to help us from being quiet. I want everyone to start documenting everything on video. Everything. All the cars that they're talking about following them. I've got many documentation on that. All the cars that that's following you, all the stuff that you can prove. I'm one of those TIs that they're not trying to hide it from me. They want me to know that Yes, they are harassing me for what I did. They want me to know. So just document. Run your videos, do what you can, because without that, we're not going to get any help. We need proof of this going on, and I can get it. They don't care about me. They think they're so safe that they don't care. They're leaving. They don't care about me. They leave proof in my house. They don't think anybody's ever gonna stand up and help me, and that I'm all alone. So they don't care anymore. They just, yeah, they don't care. But anyways, document all this stuff going on. Like, they literally are so bold with me. They're not trying to hide anything. That's because the attorney that defended this medical corporation, I should say, not family. Well, it is a family, but it's a medical corporation. That's how I got on the watch list. The medical corporation, the attorney that helped them is actually on the board here in Arizona. Imagine that. Do you know that a constable just came to my house, my family's house? At least that's what he said he was. I don't really think so. Came to my house saying that I just moved back from Florida, saying that I had 30 days to get my license plates updated. And that he had a picture that was taken on one of the city cameras here, which is true. I seen one snap a picture of me. So let me get this straight. They're sending constables out now to tell you to make sure that you get you can get your car impounded, to make sure that you get your license plates updated. They send a constable out to tell everybody that. You know that we live next to the border. There's people from other countries here in Arizona with no tags, no registration, no nothing. Millions of people from other states here. But me, they send a constable out and tell me to make sure that I get my license plates updated in 30 days, or I can get my car impounded. Can you believe that? A constable out. That's what he said he was. And he did have a picture. And I know that they did snap a picture of me from one of the little camera lights. Now, do you know how many constables and the time that it would take to tell everybody here in the state of Arizona that they need to get their license plate changed to the correct state of Arizona from a different state? Do you know how long that would take? Yeah, I talked to other people in law enforcement, that I know. They said that was overreaching by millions. That was overreaching. That was a harassment. And my family witnessed this. They came to their house and saying that I need to get my license plate updated. A constable with a gun, because my license plates was from another state, and I had only 30 days to get it updated, which I've already done, by the way. So it was already done when he came to my house. How can they send a constable after me? You know how many people are from out of state here? Oh my goodness. Yeah, harassment. See, they're bold with me. They don't care. They're bold. But anyways, I just want to say on a positive note, I hope you all have a good day, and I'm going to keep documenting, and I want you guys to keep this up. Keep documenting. Keep up with the documentation. Don't give up. Keep documenting everything with videos. Peace and love.